Hi friends, Tammy here from Canadian Handywoman, and welcome to my workshop. I recently saw a question on a message board about screw sizes, and I thought today would be a great day to tackle that question. They were asking what the numbers on a box of screws mean. So when you go into the store and there's you get lots of different, you can find your wood screws, your metal screws, those are all identified. But then there's lots of numbers on the packages, and what do they mean? Quite simply, one talks about how thick a screw is, and one talks about how long a screw is. Typically, you're going to see something like that. So it's going to have a number 8 and then a 1.5. So the 8 represents how thick it is. And that's pretty much a standard, common, everyday use thickness. Here's the example of that number 8. And this is a small deck screw. Because it's brown, it's meant to be outside. But it's got a particular width to it. Now, if we look at this screw, which comes from this box, this is a number 6 by 1 inch. And if we hold it next to the brown one, the brass one is noticeably thinner. That's because it's a number 6. And then the other option is a number 10. Now they do go up a lot more, trust me, but these are the three that you're commonly going to see. So if we hold the number 10 beside the number 6, you can really see the difference in the sizes. And basically, you don't want to use a big beefy screw like this for a small application, like maybe hanging, putting hardware on a pitcher to hang a pitcher up. And then you wouldn't want to use, like a number 6 screw if you're trying to tighten a railing for a handrail. There's another number that you should be aware of though, and this is one that I think is really quite interesting. When you look at this package, it actually says right here, it says a number 2 screw. And this one says a number 1. And it actually even says number 1 green and number 2 red. And that represents the size of the screwdriver. A size S2, and the S stands for square, even though we know this is a Roberts, but it is referred to as a square. It's always going to be red, and you'll hear the term a red Robbie, and that is a number 2 Robertson screwdriver. The size 1, as we can see here, is going to be green. And then the other option we have, there's a size 3 and a size 4. Now, if we look at this sleeve of bits, it has all the screw sizes demonstrated there. So it's got your flatheads and then your squares and your pH. Your pH stands for the Phillips, and those are the diamond ones. But we've got a couple S1s, S2s, and S3s. So your smaller screws are typically going to be a size 1 because the size of the screw head is going to be representative to the diameter of the screw itself. So this screw will fit in that size 1 really quite easily. It will not go in the size 2 or the size 3. And then your number 2 screw is going to go right on the number 2 corresponding bit. It will fit on the number 1, but it'll be really, really loose and it won't turn. And it will not go into the number 3 bit. So where this might come into, where you would have to be aware of it, is if you're trying to remove or tighten a screw and either your bit won't fit into the head of the screw or it fits in but it just turns within the hole itself, that means that you might be using the wrong size screw driver with that particular bit. So keep in mind that there's 3 sizes, and I hope this helps you out in accomplishing your own tasks. Until next time, bye for now.